EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the Caribbean Isle of Puerto Rico and its historic capital city of San Juan. Tonight, it's the final morsel in our Thanksgiving feast, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Dragons of San Juan.
Matthew Wright set to kick off.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. 60, let's go. 60 by 6, 60, let's go. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 5 yards on the game's first play, 2nd down.
So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
2nd and 5. Short throw caught by Pitts.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys? Coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night, guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. And he is going to have a Falcons first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
And London motioning left.
Now this time he'll look to throw.
Now Pennett's going to hold on to it.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. On the throw, went him too much that time. It's incomplete. Drake London, his intended target.
And it'll bring up 3rd down.
When you look at this defense, they've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
They'll crossover out of bounds right at the 25. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact and he'll go deep.
And he stopped immediately there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Drake London,
his 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Falcons put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Falcons 7, Dragons nothing.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60, go!
To throw, Dart.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing his Dart.
Pressure coming, and they got it once again.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Someone came to play today.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. We heard about it all week, didn't we? Especially when we visited practice. He thought he had a good matchup in front of him, and he's taking full advantage right now.
Hey, Warriors, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check, Bobcat, check.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Now this thrown deep for Slayton.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen 1 touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away.
So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
2nd and 6. Now Penix going to hold on to it.
That is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Back to throw here.
And it is caught. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Now Penix going to hold on to it.
And he lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. But, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Second quarter down, it's our home team with possession as they've got it 2nd and 7. Throwing his dart. Now he'll tuck this and run.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick it with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
This now a 3rd and 4. Dart from the gun on 3rd down.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
13 yards on the play. And a San Juan first down. 1st and 10 at the
From the gun, Dart. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson.
And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Bush trying the middle.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
11 yards there, first down.
1st and 10.
Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case,
he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. These sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Second and 10. To the air, Dart. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down.
Here's Dart. He's got his target. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 23. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Dart.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31.
9-yard loss.
James Pierce in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Dart. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Five men in the secondary now for the Falcons on third down. Looking to throw, Dart. He'll try and do this himself. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
A 46-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Now Penix. Now he's going to step up and run. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets this one down to the 24. It's a gain of 35. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is, his ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
Looking to throw, Penix. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Penix. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Falcons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
14, Dragons 3.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. To throw now, Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Here's Dart. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's Warriors 70. 60 Bison, 60 Bison, Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Now Dart. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
To throw is Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. A throw right side caught by Neighbors. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Dart going to look to throw here. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
70 Lions.
Throwing, Dart. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down.
And they just did not get the snap away in time.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal. They'll throw now on the final play. And it's caught. Touchdown.
Malik Neighbors as time expires in the first half. And the Dragons get a late touchdown here on the final play of the first half. So they say no to the field goal try late in the half, and it winds up really paying off as they score on the final play.
Yeah, a little bit of a gamble, but they had some foresight as well because they knew they were going to get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. So they thought to themselves, if we score here, we can double up on back-to-back drives when we start the 2nd half.
And he will get into the end zone. So a perfect finish to the half. They get the touchdown on the final play, and 2 more for good measure. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
A field goal the difference. A tight one through 2 quarters, and we are back and underway for the 3rd quarter. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he wasn't able to do much with it.
And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. This pass is caught by London. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pickup there, a 22.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
To the air, Bennett. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Falcons take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. They'll go play action here with Dart. Looking high its way once again. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And a Sam 1. First down. First and 10 at the 49.
They run up the middle with Bush. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
To throw, Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 41. That's caught left side by Neighbors. Call the gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing his Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Final minute now of the third quarter.
Let's go. Check. Hurt. Let's go.
On play action, here's Dart.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
This is Bush. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Tackled by Jalen Walker. A gain of 3. Brings up
We are headed to the 4th here on Thanksgiving night.
4-yard line.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
Cougar 19.
Throwing his Dart.
Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Johnson. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Third and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll try to throw for it with Dart.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab.
And the Dragons have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. And we may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
17. Matthew Wright set to kick off.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone knows to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Crap roll 80. Let's
Robinson gets the toss on the right side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Go!
Back to Robinson now on 1st down.
Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Paulson Adebo up to make the stop.
At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Again, it's Robinson. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
They'll throw with Penix. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will make this a 9-point lead.
26.
A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up 2nd down. And right now, defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
To the air, Dart.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's 3rd down. From the gun, Dart. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Now he's going to step up and run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
Here's Dart.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Incomplete.
back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
70 Lions.
Here's Dart once more. Catch made by Slayton. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first.
It's 4th down.
Dart to throw on 4th down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
And the San Juan. First down.
Looking to throw, Dart. Going right side, he finds Slayton. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 21-yard
Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout. And
he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. To the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Falcons add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
The Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw with Penix.
And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores.
Dragons 17.
Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down. Now Dart. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Clark Phillips has got it.
And what a return as he brings this one all the way back to the 25-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. We look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He was trying to get that one out to his running back out of the backfield, but that one was read and timed perfectly, and they were able to break it up.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
looking to throw. Penix. Got a man. It's London. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Okay, ready? Here we go. Here we go. Go.
A play fake. Now Penix. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So a win here for the Falcons, and it was thanks in part to their man under center, their veteran quarterback.
Yeah, he really had a great night throwing the football. 3 touchdown passes. He was totally locked in. He was precise, and really willed his guys to the victory.
So for Atlanta, they just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll have a few extra days here now before they face the Lions next week.
Meanwhile, for San Juan,
they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles